In bringing back power to yourself so that you may alter your reality through altering your definitions, you first need to be aligned vibrationally and aligned multidimensionally across the physical, spiritual, and mental plane of existence. And one of those planes of existence, spiritual, which is what I'm going to go through today, touch on today a little bit, about aligning with the infinite intelligence, the divine intelligence, the God mind, basically, aligning with God. So the reason this is important is because we are finite by nature, right? We're finite by nature, and we know that whatever mind we came from, the mind of God, whatever the thing is that is transcendent of our physical universe or our universe in general, the underlying cause of our universe, that thing is infinite. We know for a fact that that thing is infinite, and it's something that we can't really comprehend because we are finite by nature. We have finite understanding, finite reasoning skills, finite intelligence. So to be able to hold the infinite in your mind is not a possible thing for our species, and it's not possible at this present time. But what is possible is to meet that intelligence halfway. Because yes, we're finite, but we also still have the same amount of potential as the infinite, in the sense that the infinite holds all possibilities. We also hold all possibilities, but only in the sense that we can only experience a possibility at a time. We can't be like the all and be all things simultaneously. We can only be a thing for a period of time, because we're stuck in cycle, we're stuck in rhythm, in consciousness and in physical reality. So that means that things grow and die, things are and are not, and such things change with each season, especially mentally. Some mental ways of thinking, some ways of thinking can work for a season but don't work in another season. It's like putting on a jacket in the winter because it's cold, and then trying to put on that same jacket in the summer. It's not gonna work. You're just gonna, it will die of heat exhaustion. You'll burn yourself, mate. So that's us. That's us as finite beings, that we can tap into different potentials, and the potentials we see in others is the same potential we have within ourselves. If you can perceive it, you can be it. If you can look at and appreciate the thing, then you also hold the same capacity to be that thing. The same with negative traits as well. If you have like an aversion to something or someone else, that means that you also have the potential for that trait, or are that trait currently, or have been that trait. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, in the spiritual plane, you want to align with that infinite intelligence, in the sense that you meet it halfway. Like whatever you hold in your mind, right? Whatever you hold in your mind for what you want in your reality to be altered, how you want your reality to look different, you holding that in your mind, the infinite intelligence will know the right way for things to happen. While things are happening, you may not be able to have the foresight to perceive why this cause will produce this effect, and the next effect, and the next effect, and the next cause, and the next cause, producing the circumstance that you're holding earnestly in your mind. But the infinite intelligence knows the way things need to happen and why they should happen, and etc, etc. So you want to be aligned in the sense that you know that you're safe within that thing's bosom, like you're safe within its infinite mind. You cannot move out of the way. It's like, instead of thinking that you're doing all the work, that's your actions, fueling the ego, in a sense. Instead of doing that, you realize that God or infinite intelligence is what is doing all the work. The God within you, the infinite intelligence that's transcendent of our universe, is within all things. The aspect of infinite intelligence within you is the thing that's doing the work, is the thing that will bestow to you intuition. You just need to align in spiritually, mentally, and physically, and God will help you to print out what you desire. The physical action you take, I'll be honest, it doesn't really matter. Although yes, you'll be inspired to take certain action, and you're acting on those inspirations or intuitive nudges. That's the infinite intelligence creating through your actions, if in a sense, right? And the way you set causes into motion is just being it before it's being proven to you on the printout of reality. So whatever you've altered in your mind as this is what I want to be, because the thing is, right, I just want to make a clear distinction that it's not your actions that really do anything. You could do, it's whatever you hold in your mind that is the thing that is the cause that prints out the effect. Do you know what I'm saying? The effect is the printout. The cause is what is being inputted into the computer to be printed. So no matter whether because I've had such experiences where, all I did was hold in my mind that I want to be this big guy in the gym. I want to be the strongest in the gym. I'm the guy that learns quickly, that, that it comes easy to him. All this strength shit, all this calisthenics shit, it comes easily to me. That's all I held on my mind. And anything I did, even though I was on a terrible diet, even if I was on if anything like my form was off, I wasn't lifting scientifically, it was still producing the results that I expected to see. You're gonna prove yourself right. Whatever you're thinking, you're gonna prove it. And that's why I'm saying, get the ego out the way, because the ego will think that it's action that will get you to where you need to be, but it is the cause within your mind. And that cause, more often than not, when you do hold a thing in your mind, once you've aligned with the infinite intelligence, it will help you to, it's like aligning intuitively in a sense. So it will help you to now be able to be aware of more possibilities, more causes that will help you to get to where you need to be. It will even send to you experiences that you need for your unfoldment of character, that will that will get you to where you need to be, or help you to handle higher causes, handle higher planes of thinking, higher planes of being able to meet this infinite intelligence halfway. You don't have to be ready, there's no being ready. When you try to grasp something too hard, you let it slip away in a sense. Like it says in the Bible, you can only have what you already have. You just need to be willing to receive, because the universe, that's all it wants. It doesn't expect you to already have everything figured out. Do you know what I'm saying? To be 100% certain, you have to kind of be willing to be certain. Do you know what I'm saying? And just what we have to do is just be willing, because once you're open, you'll always be filled. Once you have your hands open, because you can't catch anything with a closed fist. You need to open your hands and catch it. Be open and you will receive. Like it says in the Kybalion, the lips are open to the ears of understanding. The lips of wisdom are only open to the ears of understanding. You being willing to make the mistake of being the wrong person so you can be the right person, that is also enough. There's never a complete, it's a constant uprising, if that's what you're aiming for. Anyway, if you're aiming for the top, it's always constant. Along your journey, you realize that it was never anything outside of you that you needed. It was all internal things. Then you start to focus on, okay, how do I be more my true self? How do I act from my power? How do I claim my power back and act from that power? First step is to just stop adhering to everyone else's definitions and adhere to your own definitions. You're the key to altering your own definitions. No one outside of you can tell you how to do it or what definitions you need. You decide all of that, and that's spirituality. To alter your reality through altering the mind, altering the mind's perspective, the mind's programming, your definitions. That's all I have for today. Remember that you're the key. Like and subscribe if you made it this far, and stay blessed.